Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Unsolicited with Fola. I don't know, is it me or this name is too long? Because maybe I'm just becoming lazy. Because it's always such hard work for me to say the whole Unsolicited with Fola finish every time I want to do my intro. So what do you guys think? Should I change it to something shorter? Maybe it's something like rant by Fola or what else? Can we just talk or something? If you have any other suggestion, you can just let me know. Or does the current name Unsolicited with Fola, does it properly interpret what my podcast is about? In your own opinion, I just really want to know. Actually, nothing serious. Just let me know what you think. If you have a better name for what it is that I do on this my podcast, share with me. And on the other hand, now, how are you guys doing? Since my last I put out the last recording where I was ranting about what was happening to me at that point, I have been much better. I want to say thank you to everybody that responded to me. You guys, thank you so much for answering me. It helped me actually to a certain point, and I think I'm just going to talk about the whole thing in another episode. I knew what was happening to me, and I have been able to fix it to a certain point, and I will be sharing with you guys in another episode. Maybe not now, might not be anytime soon, but I'll take my time to share with you guys because not be small thing. But still, thanks to you guys that answered me and gave me suggestions on what could have been happening. Some of you actually helped me. I think like 2 of you actually got it right. So thank you so much. God bless you. Without talking too much, today's episode is the second part that should have been uploaded a very long time ago. I already recorded the part 2, but I did not like it. It was too long and I was talking too much, so I deleted the whole thing and I'm recording it again now for you guys, and I'm hoping this one is fine. I'm hoping you guys will enjoy this one, and you guys will actually answer me. So it's the second part to the things I wish I knew in my early 20s. If you've been following me, that first part, I'm sure you already know, was more of me sharing responses of other people. I asked the question on my social media and I shared a few of the responses I got with you guys. There were actually a lot more responses, but that video was already long, so I had to just cut it down. And so in today's episode, I will be talking about what I wish I had known in my early 20s, and it's something that I feel knowing it now will still be of help to all of us, anybody that listens to this. So you guys should just go ahead and listen. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know again in the comment section, please. You guys, I am stuck on 58 subscribers. I don't know who I offended that doesn't want me to go to 60, but if you haven't subscribed and you're hearing this, please do subscribe. If you have, please help me share it to your friends. Tell them to subscribe, like my video, and bye. See you guys. Okay, so the first thing I wish I'd known in my early 20s would be to take time to understand myself. Yes, this is very, very important. And I didn't know how important it was until I started feeling confused as to what I wanted my future to look like, what I wanted to do with myself, what I wanted to do with my life. So if you're still feeling a bit, confused about what you want, what step you should take next, then I think you should settle down to understand who you are. If you don't know who you are, if you don't know the kind of things you would like, if you don't know the kind of thing you want to do, you wouldn't know what you want your future to look like. That is just the truth. The only thing you probably telling yourself is that you want to have money, you want to be successful, but how you want to get there, how you want to achieve that, you will not know. So what is taking time to understand yourself? I am of the opinion that a large percentage of our personality, especially when you were in your teens, was greatly influenced by your parents, your friends, your schoolmates, and nothing really from you. You're doing what your parents want you to do. You're under their roof, so you're following their rules. your friends are doing this and you want to, belong, so you're behaving like this. So this is why I say a large percentage of our personality when we're still in our teens is influenced by other people, not by us. This is why when you are in your early 20s, you're at that point where you want to be independent and you have to start making decisions for yourself and your future. You have to take time to understand who you are. Take me for instance. I studied international relations in university. Why did I study that course? I don't know, because my dad asked me to. So I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to study law. I wrote post-jam for award, but I didn't meet the cutoff mark. And then they gave us like a list of other courses that I could go for, since I didn't meet the cutoff for law. And my dad was like, oh, studying international relations now is close to law. And that's why I did. That's why I studied inter-law. If you ask me, am I passionate about it? Do I really want to have a career in that field? I really don't know. So after university, trying to find a job and, build my future was really difficult, because I don't even really understand the course that I studied. So how do I make a future out of that? That is just one aspect of how my parents influenced who I was as at then. Now I'm in my early 20s. I'm trying to find my path. I'm trying to plan my life. Should I still be planning my life according to what my parents chose for me? No. You should settle down and understand yourself. Now that's just career. There is personality, behavior, things you like, things you don't like, principles, and a lot of other things that make up who we are. And if all these things are still being influenced by your parents, you might find it difficult to have future plans for yourself, because you'll be very confused as to what you want to do. This is because you don't know who you are, you don't know what you like, and you don't know what you want. So my advice to anybody that's still in their early 20s, take out time to understand yourself, take out time to understand what you like and what you would like to do. So that's the first thing. I hope you guys understand what I was trying to say there. Let's move to the next thing I wish I'd known in my early 20s. So aside not knowing that I needed to take time to understand who I was, the second thing I would be mentioning today that I wish I knew in my early 20s would be to stop thinking time is not on my side. Even till this moment that I'm speaking to you guys, it's something I know now, it's something I have come to realize, but it's something I still have to learn, to stop thinking time is not on my side. Like, I guess that it's okay to have plans for yourself and budget your time wisely, all these things, all these serious things. But then I feel at the same time we need to be able to find the balance between having plans and thinking we don't have time to actualize these plans, or rather, is it thinking we have to actualize these plans within a certain time frame? So you're a young person and you have certain plans for yourself. Let's say you want to graduate from school, you want to get a good job, you want to start a family, which is to get married, you want to have kids, and you have these plans for yourself, right? And then you are putting a time frame on it. Let me use an example of when I was, I think, 20 years old. I used to say then that I would like to get married before 25. Maximum, when I turn 25, I should be in my husband's house. And then I would like to have all my kids, like all the kids I want to have, before I turn 30. That's what I used to say then. And I'm sure if you had asked me at that point, like, okay, why did you attach this time frame to this thing, I probably won't have any reasonable response than, oh, because I want to settle down on time now. Because I'm supposed to be married by 25. What am I not supposed to be doing by 25 if I'm not in my husband's house? And any other answer in that direction. And why did I have this mentality? Because society has made us believe, oh, this is how things should happen. This thing should happen at this certain time. This thing should happen at this certain time. So if it is not happening for you, if it's not happening like that, or if it's not happening at a certain time, you start thinking, oh, something is wrong with you. You start putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. Like, you just have to get this done. Like, I just have to get married by the time I'm 25, because I don't want people to start looking at me like, oh, why is she still single? Like, that's just it, guys. And this is something I have really had to force myself to learn, to stop thinking time is not on my side. I don't know why we're always in such a rush, like we're always in such a hurry to do things and achieve things, but nobody wants to die. That's the ironical part. Like, you don't want to die, but you're in a hurry. Where are you rushing to? Recently I was just thinking to myself, and I also myself like, okay, if I want to achieve all these things, if I want to do all these things I have in my head, I just want to achieve them in my 20s. I want to have money, I want to get married, I want to be successful, I want to japa, I just want to do all these things in my 20s. So what am I supposed to spend my 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and the rest of my long life? What am I supposed to spend those years doing with myself if I achieve everything now? Like, this is a valid question. Please ask yourself, if you do everything now, what do you want to spend the rest of your life doing? And this made me understand, like, we need to stop thinking we don't have time on our side. We have all the time in the world on our side, except you have a sickness and you've been given a death date, like, okay, you are not going to live for longer than 2 years, you are not going to live for longer than 3 years, and okay, you are in a hurry to do everything you want to do before that 3 years elapse, then it's understandable. But for somebody who still has the rest of their life to live, I don't think there's any need to rush and think you don't have enough time on your side. There's no need to make yourself feel less of a person or beat down your achievements because you've not done some certain things at the time society say you must do them. And honestly, guys, thinking you don't have enough time on your side just pushes you to make bad decisions, because you are under pressure to achieve something at a particular time. So you don't care if you're doing it the wrong way or if you're doing it the right way, or if it's not even the right thing, or maybe that's not even what is meant to happen to you at that point in time, but you don't care. You've told yourself you need to do this by this age and you just want to do it. So however it happens is not your concern, and this is wrong. This is very wrong. One thing I would like to end this particular lesson with is that it is better to take your time and do something that you will enjoy for the rest of your life than to rush because you think you don't have time on your side and do something and live the rest of your life in regrets, like, regretting that, why did I not just wait? Why did I not just relax? Why did I not just calm down? Be asking yourself why. So when they are telling you to live every moment like it is your last, nobody is telling you to rush things or put yourself under pressure or do things at a certain time because it has to be done at that time. They are just telling you to live. Like, don't just exist. Live, be happy, make every moment count. Do things that bring you peace, do things that bring you happiness, and just live, guys. Live. But also understand that life is a continuous process of living. I don't know if that makes sense. All I'm trying to say is you can't have everything figured out. You have to just continue figuring things out as it goes. Yoruba accent will not let me be great. So that's it on today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you have been listening to me right from my first episode, I just want to say a very, very big thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave your reactions for me in the comment section. Let me know if you enjoyed today's episode and if you were able to learn something from everything I have been saying since. It's really not easy to do this, but I enjoy it, and it's sort of therapeutic. Abby, what is the English? Yes, sort of like therapy to me to talk about things that I'm going through. It helps me get over things, and it helps me see things from a third party perspective. Even though I am talking to myself, it still works. So thank you guys for sticking around. I don't know what to say again. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.